Nigeria has a far different lifestyle, and song Burna Boy sang Dangote see they find money. Dangote, the richest man in Africa, is still finding money. So you say
when I see a Nigerian, I know straight away that's a Nigerian person right there.
They don't even have to talk much.
Yeah, so like I think that charisma, wherever we find ourselves, we always want to like stand out. And
when Dangote is still finding money, who am I? Hey. Hey fam, how you guys are doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fantabulous. Welcome back to the channel fam. Welcome. How you guys are doing today? Hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm doing spectacular. If today is your first time stopping by this channel, please do well to subscribe and click the subscribe button and join the fam. Join the popping gang. We are always on point here all day, every day. And that's on period. Also fam, if you've not liked my videos, please do like my videos. Please do watch my other videos and please drop your comments, because you know when you drop your comments, it used to tutorial my body, it used to make me know my family people are here and they're supporting their girl. As usual, going through the street of TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I stumbled on some videos, and of course, who am I going to share it with if not with my fam? All right, so I thought to share it with you fam. But before I go into the video, I feel like it is very important that, of course, like I always say, we talk about the influence of Nigeria in Africa, fam, and that's why we get to be the topic of podcast upon podcast upon. I just see a lot of podcasts, like literally, you know, other countries sit around and talk about Nigerians. When I stumbled on these videos, I just thought to share with you, fam. Do stick around, watch the videos, and let me know what you think. Of course,
Nigeria has a far different lifestyle, and you could see Nigeria is very big. With 200 and something million people.
That brings us to Ghana.
The only Lagos, I think only Lagos should be compared with here, like
with the entire
big,
Uganda.
Yeah.
Why do they keep saying that Nigeria is a poor country?
Yeah, because people always complain. Like I told you, Nigerians are never contented. Somebody can still have.
They're always looking for the
someone can still have a huge amount. He's still. Did you hear this song Burna Boy sang? Dangote see they find money. Dangote, the richest man in Africa, is still finding money. So you say, who I be? Where make I no go find money? So Burna Boy was like, if Dangote, the richest man in Africa, still looking for money, who is he? So I know things are hard, people are struggling, but we are never contented. We just want more. I don't know. It's just like the bond does, like they gave birth to us with that spirit.
So you look at the Nigerian work concept, and when you compare it to Ghana, you realize that Nigerians are always getting it right and we are always failing. But instead of us to look at the work ethics and look at the way it is done, no, we are only complaining about it. Nigerian will come from Nigeria, he will come with his younger brother, he will come with his cousin, he will come with his nephew. The nephew will work for him for 5 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years. And after that 7 years, you know what they will do? They will establish a new shop. Let's say they are dealing accessories. They are dealing phone accessories, selling electricals, whatever their appliances, whatever business the person is into. After 7 years, he will establish a business of the same type for his, worker or his employee. That, hey, this is your getaway, take it, and then you can also go and start life for that. So there's motivation. When someone is taking another person from Nigeria and bringing him to Ghana, there's motivation. But our people know.
Why do you think that so many massive major artists are coming from Nigeria right now, and the hits as well? What is it about Nigeria?
well, first off, we are a lot of people. So like the chances that, like when you see a talented artist, or when you see any random person, any random black person on the street, probably Nigerian. If they're African, they're for sure Nigerian. Apart from that, we are, I don't want to use the word loud, we're just very expressive. Even the ones that don't really talk much, they are not really like extroverts. They're expressive in other things they do, the way they dress, the way they walk, the vibe, the aura. You can tell this is a Nigerian, like when I go to the mall sometimes, like when I pick up stuff, I always, when I see a Nigerian, I know straight away that's a Nigerian person right there.
They don't even have to talk much.
Yeah, so like I think that charisma, wherever we find ourselves, we always want to like stand out and express ourselves and succeed, thrive. And I think that is that spirit that helps us, especially when it comes to music,
I just read an article that said that over 1,500 teenagers chose Nigerian designers to design their prom dresses. So why do you think people are choosing Nigerian designers even across the pond, thousands of miles away?
I think because we are just a creative people, right? We know how to put certain things together to make them look good.
I think Nigeria has that's very commercially viable that a lot of other countries don't have in Africa is their culture. Somehow you guys have been able to export your culture really well.
Okay.
When you travel to other parts of the world, there are sectors with Nigerian people, Nigerian food, Nigerian way of speaking. And so for me, that says that there's a demand for the culture, right? How do we package Nigerian culture to sell it to the rest of the world in order to drive tourism interest and more power to Nigeria?
Literally over 33 million of Nigerians are active on social media. They are on the internet space. What does that tell you about Nigerians' influence? 33 million is more than, like over 33 million is more than the population of Ghana or even Benin Republic. And that is just, you know, a tiny number out of our population in Nigeria. Nigeria is also one of the 10 countries in the world that is active on Twitter, on X space. What does that tell you? Like in Africa, you can't talk about Africa and not talk about Nigeria first. You'll say, as usual, like they always say, they ask some people that when they talk about Nigeria, what's the first thing you hear? Some people say what they hear first is scam. Like, and people are like, that's on you. I feel like that's a you thing because Nigeria is doing so much well now that cannot be the first thing, you know, when people ask people about Nigeria. Where like our music speaks for us, our movies speaks for us, you know, even our TikTok space, like everybody just wants to be in Nigeria. The way people are actually, you know, keen in the kind of words we use, our slangs, you know, there's just a lot to talk about Nigeria now than to focus and say, oh, the first thing you want to talk about is like jige. Bam, I stumbled on these videos and of course I thought to share with you like Nigeria is a lot of things, but also Nigeria as a country deserves to be appreciated because you know, Nigeria has also done a lot for Africa in the past. And, you know, all right, fam. And also about that guy that says, Nigerians, we just always want more. And true, Burna Boy sang it. He said, Dangote, Dangote, Dangote still they find more new. When Dangote is still finding money, who am I? Hey, Dangote is still finding money. Burna Boy is still finding money. Who am I? For real, fam, that was just a joke, but just lets you know the Nigerian spirit. Nigerians, you know, we just want more. Like, we get more and we still want more because, you know, it's just inbred in us, like that guy talked about. I feel like that's just how Nigerians are wired, you know. You say a Nigerian, you know, he gets a better job and you be like, oh, you've gotten a better job. The pay is fine. But then, bro still thinking about the side business is going to be doing to get more money and you're like, but that job was fine, you know. I think it's just a Nigerian thing. It's a Nigerian spirit. One of the things I'm really, really appreciative about being a Nigerian because, you know, to us we don't see it as anything, but you know, when you've met people outside Nigeria rather, you know, it tends to let you know that this thing that you just think that it's normal, it's not normal everywhere. Not everybody actually has that spirit, you know, to want more for themselves, you know. So it's actually like one of the amazing thing about being a Nigerian that I do not take for granted. All right, so fam, I stumbled on these videos, of course, and who am I going to share this with if not with my fam? I thought to share with you, fam, and of course to let me know what you think about the videos. Please do drop your comments because you know your comments always tattoos my body. It makes me know that my family people are here and they're supporting their girl. So please do drop your comment. Let me know what you think about these videos or what's your best part of it, and just to drop your comment and let me know, of course. And yes, this is how I end the video for today. Till I see you guys, stay safe. I love you, fam. Mwah!